Hey guys, it's Caroline in Canada here. This vlog you're about to watch is very much not based in Canada. It is based back home where I live on the Isle of Skye. But I was editing this video while I'm visiting Canada. Also, here's a little bit of what's to come for future Canada vlogs. This is where I'm staying. It's gorgeous. It's a bus. But I went to finish editing it and realised I hadn't put all the files I needed to in the right place and don't have the beginning clips for this vlog. So it starts very random, very hard launch of the vlog, no context. So giving you the context now, it's a little weekend in my life. I go to a friend's baby shower and spend some time in the garden. And you also missed some clips of me making cinnamon buns, but I feel like I've done that many times on here. And if you're new here and if you like that kind of content, if you like to watch someone potter about in their kitchen making cinnamon buns, follow along. I swear I usually do have the clips to prove it. What I'd also told you in the original intro was that Uni had sent us a pizza oven, so we were going to make some moves to try have a little trial of it. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this vlog. The cinnamon buns are just proving and I'm just sitting outside having my breakfast. It really does just never get old. Okay, I'm baby shower ready. I've got this little dress from And Other Stories on. I was meant to wear it to Skye Live, but it didn't arrive in time. But this is just as nice an occasion to have its first wear for. I'm wearing the Amber 001 perfume that Beauty Pie sent me. It just felt like the absolute perfect scent for today, like musky, springy baby vibes. I'll show you guys the present that I've got for little baby. So it's this sheepskin liner from Bimba. It's specifically designed for going in a pram. So the person receiving the gift, their dog has a sheepskin that's like their favourite place to sleep, so I feel like it only feels right that their baby has one too. So I went and bought the exact same two books that I got in another video from the bookshop. So I got Floss and Katie Morag. They don't know if they're having a boy or a girl, not that it matters. I feel like these stories can be enjoyed by boy and girl, but nice to have a slightly different vibe between them both. And here are the cinnamon buns. Guys, it was not looking good for a while. They took so long to rise and I was so stressed. I had the dough in the bathroom with me when I was showering to try and speed it up. We got there in the end and I think they're pretty good, but I did make a backup batch of pancakes just in case because it was not looking good for a while. But now Lee's just got a batch of pancakes to enjoy while I'm off at the baby shower. So I'll film what I can, probably not very much because I'll just be enjoying the day, but I'll chat to you guys later. You do dinners all the time I know, I literally can't watch people cry. I'm gonna be a great mom. Baby shower is done. It was such a nice day and now I've found a Lee and we're going to the pub. I'll tell you more about the baby shower later, but right now we need a pint. Today is another sunny day. It is quite windy though, so I feel like it could be a good day to garden because that'll keep me nice and cool while I do so. And the shed is very close to being empty, so that means we can then get rid of the shed, and I'm just so excited for this to finally happen. So today might be the day, or maybe we'll see how we get on. But definitely get some clearing out done. Just get stuck into the garden really. Because it's been so sunny lately, I've really been like putting my sunscreens to the test. And these two are still on top, so I'm going to wear the sun bum today because I'm not really going to be wearing makeup just being out in the garden. But this one for when I'm putting makeup on is so light and just doesn't feel like sun cream at all. It's the Beauty by Joseon Sun Rice and Probiotics SPF 50+. Amazing. Almost finished and have repurchased instantly because it's like the best sun cream ever. Also using their retinol eye cream. You guys know I've been on a journey with retinol and tretinoin has been a little problematic around my eyes. I'm now up to using this one once a week, and then that paired with the Bioma Barrier Repair eye cream, I'm not getting any redness or dryness. So we're getting there with retinol. I'm like, should it be this hard? Maybe I should just give up. I feel like maybe starting to see some results. So here is where we're at with the shed. We just have so much paint, which I just feels wasteful to get rid of, but I'm like, will we ever actually use it again? Unsure. And yeah, just like the dog crate we don't need anymore, so a few things to deal with, but actually I think it shouldn't take us too long. I've got a cover for the barbecue because that's the only problem I have currently, which is something that generally I would like to keep in the shed, but we are going to get a new shed eventually, just not something we can really afford right now. So these waterproof boxes are kind of like interim because I'm being impatient about wanting to get rid of the shed. So we're going to keep that in a waterproof cover. So hopefully that should do the job with that. And yeah, everything else should either just go to the dump or go into these waterproof boxes. So let's get her cleared out. And just like that, guys, it's pretty much done. We'll take this out and that out. And then disassembly shall begin. Also, jump scare. Pretty sure there's nothing living in it, but that's fun. I've also been meaning to trim this guy back for ages because, as you can see, it's literally completely over the path. So gonna have to open this up a little bit, I reckon. I think I'm just gonna put these clippings under it. Did that work? Well done. Whoa! That's insane! Woo! The drill batteries died, so we're taking a break to snack on the goodies that I brought home from the baby shower yesterday. I have already taken a bite out of it, but Terry's chocolate orange cookie. Wait till you see these cookies that someone made. How professional is that? I shouldn't be touching these with my dirty hands. I have washed them, they just have dirt on my fingernails. But they are so gorgeous. Stunning. The shed is gone. So exciting. So this little platform was in here already as like kind of workbench in the shed. So we've actually kept that there because we're going to put the pizza oven on this. So that's pretty perfect for now. I don't know how long it'll last long term. The chipboard's a bit rotten, but I'm going to give this wood a paint. But first give everything a good clean up. And also we're going to trim these trees into a hedge just so we've got that mountain view still when we're sitting up here. But I am so chuffed, like sitting up here just feels so good, although looking down there the garden's a bit of a mess, but when we look this way it's great. He's just giving it a good scrub and brush down just now, and I'm actually going to finish this section of border because I got too tired and sore when I was doing it the other day, and I just feel like getting that finished leading up to the base will look so good. And I've got some plants that are like desperately needing planted. They're looking a bit sad in their tubs, so that's the next job. We have had an insanely good afternoon in the garden. We've achieved a lot, and not just that, we've put all of the stuff into the back of the van to go straight to the dump tomorrow. We can't go today because it's closed after like 12 on a Sunday, so we shall get that tomorrow morning. And now we're going to take some bottles to the bottle bank and then pick up like oven pizza to make in the pizza oven to have a trial because we're hosting tomorrow with it.
If the co-op's got any.
If the co-op's got any, it's still a little bit touch and go with supplies. So we'll have a little trial run tonight to get it all set up, see how it's going, fingers crossed, and we're going to walk Nula as well on the way. Absolute field of beautiful bluebells. I like the look of that one. Carbonara Bianca. Guys, it's time to unbox the pizza oven. So exciting! Yay! It seems pretty
straightforward. It's literally just... Ooh! Does that go in it? Or does it go on that? Okay, that's literally all that's in the box. I love some minimalism. That is great. So this platform has actually been in our shed the whole time, and I was kind of really wanting to sit up here for when we're hosting tomorrow. But I was like, where are we going to put the pizza oven? And then we took the shed down and I was like, it's literally perfect. Eventually, I feel like I might just keep this base. Like, I hope it's sturdy enough, but I think I'll remove the top because it's a bit rotten, and maybe put some tiles in the top and paint the frame so it's like a bit more weatherproof. And yeah, I think this guy is like the stone base. There is like a bit of metal on top here that was just lying about in our shed, which we thought was pretty perfect for putting this onto. For the purpose of our hosting tomorrow, I'm thinking this might be good to just have it facing this way so that I can be making the pizzas over here and not like in the way of everyone sitting on this. Who knows? I swear my YouTube channel is just one big fail comp because we're not having pizza in the pizza oven because our gas regulator doesn't connect to the tank. We need some kind of adapter. So praying that Jan's or one of the plumbing places has that and pizza will come to this house tomorrow. Gosh, in the last hosting video, pizza was the backup and now pizza is meant to be the priority and we're having trouble with that. Just can't win. But I'm absolutely starving. We've been absolutely flat out all day, so gonna have some lovely oven cooked pizza. These two are keeping up the facade of having a pizza oven experience.
That's a pizza in an oven.
This is a pizza oven. I'm freshly showered and feeling fabulous. Well, I hope I sleep well tonight, but yeah, tomorrow is Scotland's Home of the Year episode day, and I can actually like say now because by the time this vlog goes out, the episode will have been out. We do win our episode and go through to the final, which is just literally everything I hoped for from the show. I was like having doubts, feeling that the house wasn't ready, but I was like, who actually cares what happens? Deep down, I was like, if I don't get through to the final, I would actually be gutted. And I think I only really realised that when I got the call saying I'd got through to the final. I'll insert a little clip here actually because I burst out crying. Currently sitting in my car because the judges for Scotland's Home of the Year are in my house right now. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy, thank you so much. You guys were so brill as well. We loved having you there this morning. Oh, I know. She was the star of the show, wasn't she? She brought the charm. Hopefully. Thank you. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, bye. We're in the final. So I was saying, I'm sitting in my car because we had to leave our house earlier because the judges from Scotland's Home of the Year are currently in our house going around. Why do I keep welling up? I think it's just been 2 years of like... We've been going hell for leather. I've got a broken toe, a rug that's had a whole ton of blue paint spilled on it. I accidentally, literally this morning, 3 hours before the judges arrived, I was like, that's enough time to touch up this paint, and I used the wrong paint. So I've got a wall that's completely patchy, and I was just convinced that that was it. That one thing was gonna kind of ruin it all. This is pretty huge for me. Like, my home is my main like passion and like creative outlet, and probably the thing I've worked hardest for in my life. And I cannot believe we've just made it to the final of Scotland's Home of the Year. But for some reason I'm feeling absolutely riddled with anxiety about it. I think it's just the feeling of having not seen the episode and been seeing it at the same time as everyone else is going to see it. And critique is scary, and I do know that Danny, the architect guy, will probably not like our house. I'm just a little terrified to hear those comments, like, live. they're not live, but like, you know, live on television. Not live on television, but as it's happening on television is what I'm trying to say. A little unexpected wave of anxiety about it. My jaw's feeling really tight. I feel like I've been doing some teeth grinding. I feel like I can probably also say, because this vlog will probably even go out after the final, we don't win. And genuinely, the day of the final was such a highlight of last year, and I actually mean it when I say this, like when we were there, I forgot we were there to find out who was winning. I just felt like we were networking with people that also had gorgeous homes, and it was so fun. We have a group chat. Everyone, every day that an episode's on, is texting and like after they've seen their home, like supporting them, and it was just for that reason so special. So yeah, tomorrow we'll get to see our episode surrounded by friends. I had like originally planned to do like quite a big party almost and invite lots of people around, but A, our TV is so small, and B, just this anxiety that has kind of crept up, I just felt like keeping it to a much smaller group, and I'm glad I have. It's also like, is it weird to throw a party if we don't win? Honestly, no, like I'm genuinely not just saying this, like I feel like a winner to have just won our episode. I'm going to gua sha tonight because I need to loosen this freaking jaw. I'm also so chuffed with the progress that we made in the garden today. That's insane to get the shed disassembled. Like, sorry, this is weird. If you aren't familiar with gua sha, you need to like open your lymph nodes before you start. I'm not just rubbing my armpits. I've always said like the minute that that's opened up there, and once the decking is taken out as well, because it's all rotten, and by the day it becomes more of a safety hazard. When it's gone, I just feel like the whole garden is going to make so much sense, and I'm feeling so inspired, so excited, and just, yeah, buzzing. And today was a big day in the garden journey. I'm just using the LMS Superfood facial oil, and it smells like I'm spending like 100 quid on a facial when I use this stuff. I love it so freaking much. That feels so incredible. I don't know if it's typically used as like a jaw relaxer, but I find it really helps. I think it was actually my friend Roz once gave me a facial, and she was like, well, your jaw's really tight, and then she sent me a gua sha routine actually. So yeah, I think it can be used for jaw tightness, and I find it really helps me. And it might even just be down to the fact that I find doing this really relaxing. So I'm going to really lean into the relaxation of my gua sha and yeah, say goodnight. So thank you so much for spending the weekend with me. If you got this far, leave the home emoji because I've been talking a lot about Scotland's home of the year in this outro. So yeah, and thank you so much for all the support you've given me so far on it. And yeah, I shall see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Nula says goodnight as well.